Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a zodiac sign for, or a general love reading for the zodiac sign of Aries. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're not resonating with this reading, make sure to check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And let's get into your reading. So I'm going to use this deck to see what Spirit wants you to know about love, and then I'm going to get a few more cards from this deck about your person, the person you're connected to energetically. So let's get into it. Could be dealing with an earth sign. So I'm just going to shuffle this. One more shuffle. So what I'm seeing from the shuffle is you could have released control over this situation and you're focused on your own growth. I also just saw the twin flame card there. So what does Aries need to know about their current situation? What does Aries need to know? We have home and spring. So you could be very focused on your home, your stability right now. You could also be moving. All right, so let's see what Aries needs to know. What does Aries need to know? So I feel like right now you're very focused on finances, but also self-improvement, because we have finances and then we have glow up. Self-improvement awakened, and we have finances focused on career. You could also be someone who is trying to find a more healthy balance between this, because we do have the balance card. So you could be someone who is trying not to work too much and also spend some time working on yourself, is what I'm hearing. The person you're connected to, there also could have been an imbalance. Like maybe you were connected to someone who was more focused on work than this connection. We have life partner, love of a lifetime, stable. We have jealous and spying. So I'm hearing a few things. It could be that whoever you're connected to here is watching you glow up. When you're going through a glow up, you're highly attractive, highly magnetic. And it's funny because a lot of people will say, I don't feel like I look any different. But when you are working on yourself, you're glowing from the inside out. So it's not so much about how you look on the surface, it's your energy, but you become very magnetic. And we have spying and jealous. So it could be that whoever you're connected to is keeping an eye on you. Someone you see as your life partner, or who could be a life partner, love of a lifetime. And it feels like they could be watching you and feeling quite jealous that you're doing so well, that you're glowing up, that it doesn't feel like you're thinking about them. You're very focused on yourself. The other thing I was hearing, and take it how it resonates, is that it could be you that's spying on someone, and has recently seen something that makes you jealous. So now we're going to look at the person you're connected to. The person you're connected to. Show me the person Aries is connected to. I think this is more about the person who you're connected to watching you, if I'm being honest, rather than you watching them. Because we have summer here and distance, so summer could be symbolic. But we have someone here who, it's interesting that we had that balance card come out, because I was talking about there could have been an imbalance in this connection. And with this immature card coming out, that gives me Knight of Wands energy. So you could have been dealing with someone who was quite inconsistent, quite hot and cold with you, wasn't giving you that balance. It feels like this is someone who's learning a lesson right now about this. The fact that we have the triggered card, I feel like it could be triggering them that you're going through a glow up and you are doing so well without them. I think that's really triggering them. And it's the thing that I like about their cards is they have lessons. So they're learning their lesson here about their past entered this immature behavior. And we have keep going, don't stop, almost there. So your person is persevering is what I'm hearing. They're very determined right now. I feel like your person is probably going through a lot of self-improvements themselves. But like I said, they could have found this connection quite triggering, or whatever they're seeing online that you're doing could be triggering them. But they're learning from the past, ending toxic cycles, past life lessons, and they're persevering here. So that's really good. So let's see with tarot. We're going to look at their energy, and then we're going to look at your energy. We have the Lovers right away, Gemini energy. So, you could be dealing with a divine connection. The Lovers card to me is also, it's not just about the love you feel for someone else. The Lovers card is a connection that triggers you to learn about yourself as well. So I feel like you're very focused on self-love right now. We have the World. So the end of a chapter, the beginning of a new one. You could be at a distance with this person. You could have even met them online, or they could be watching you online. All right, so let's see here. We'll look at your person first. Four of Swords. Just, I don't know if you could see that because it was off camera, but it just slid off the deck as I was trying to cut it. We have Ten of Swords in reverse. Learning lessons from the past. Ten of Swords in reverse. Healing, learning lessons, wanting to put a connection back together. And then we have the Empress. So, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So that's truly showing me that you are in, you're sitting in Empress energy, learning your lesson from this connection. Glowing up, Nine of Pentacles, beautiful. So let's look at your person's energy first. Show me the person Aries is connected to. The Four of Swords came out. I knew that wanted to come out. So right now your person is gaining a lot of clarity. They are healing. It is a energy of being very withdrawn from love, from you, maybe even from life. We have Hanged Man energy on the bottom, Ace of Wands. So it does feel like this person is feeling inspired to take action towards you. They could also be like going through an awakening is what I'm hearing. Let's get one more card for them. The person Aries is connected to. That was dramatic. We have the Five of Wands. So there is some conflict here with your person. They're going through a lot of conflict in their life. And again, Five of Wands can talk about competition. So it could feel that, it could be that when they're looking at you online, like maybe you have someone else in your energy, or maybe they just see that you're doing really well and they feel like there's going to be competition for them. It does show this person has a lot of inner conflict and also conflict in their life right now, which could be contributing to these lessons that they're learning if there's a lot of conflict in their life right now. So let's look at you. Show me Aries energy. We have the Three of Wands. So you're going through expansion, growth, thinking about the future. You're creating a stable foundation for yourself. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. So again, you could be very focused on business right now, protecting your pentacle, nurturing yourself, providing for yourself. You could be very focused on your home right now. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom, so very much glow up energy. You're tending to your inner garden right now. Queen of Pentacles. And it looks to me like you're, you're moving towards your future with or without this person, I'm hearing. We also have the Nine of Cups. So right now you're trying to keep a positive mindset. You're focused on your own fulfillment, your own happiness. And you could be collaborating with someone at work or even online, and maybe that's where this person's jealousy comes from. Because we have 3 of Pentacles on the bottom, and that does talk about working with others, collaborating with others. And yeah, really focused on your own fulfillment right now, focused on your own happiness. So let's see how this person is feeling about you. We have the King of Swords. So they're gaining clarity about you right now. They're clarity, truth. But I feel like right now this person feels like you are, detached from them. This person also could feel like you have high standards for love. You know what you want. With the Queen of Pentacles, you want someone who will add to your life, not take from it. And you could have even said to this person in the past, like, these are the things that I want, because they're feeling about you that you're someone who has like high standards, you know what you want. Again, this person is gaining clarity about you. They could be, I see 4 of Pentacles on the bottom, so it feels like this person is still holding on to you, but they could be feeling a little bit insecure about coming towards you. So, King of Swords, high standards. They feel like you're taking time away from this challenge. So they feel like you're taking time away from them, taking time away from this conflict. Controlled emotions. So they feel like you're not being overly emotional with them, or you're controlling your emotions. Again, you're protecting your pentacle. How is this person feeling about you? We have the 7 of Wands, so they do feel like you're protecting your heart space right now. They could also be feeling like there's external factors affecting this connection. For how they feel about you, you could have them blocked. 5 of Cups in reverse. This person does want to make amends with you. They do want your forgiveness. We've got the Hierophant on the bottom. So it feels like this person, to me, this is looking like your person wants to make amends for not committing to this connection. For how they feel about you, they could feel like you're releasing them, I'm hearing. Let me look at the 5 of Cups in reverse for how they feel about you. Moving on, finding peace, contentment. So they feel like you're very content without them, and I think that's triggering them. They feel like you're healing old wounds. I feel like they're also healing old wounds from this connection. And they feel like they can't change what happened in the past, but they want to change what happens in the future. They definitely want your forgiveness, is what I'm seeing. Let's get one more for how they feel about you. This person also could have been like 3 of Pentacles for how they feel about you. And that was on the bottom of the deck for you. So they definitely feel like you're collaborating with others, or again, that could be friends, it could be through work, but they want to work on this with you with the 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles on the bottom. There's definitely a strong energy of them feeling like you're focused on honing your craft, focused on your work. But they feel like they want to commit to you. They feel like they want to work things out with you with the 3 of Pentacles. They want to get on the same page as you. So let's see how you're feeling about them. How are you feeling about them? We've got the King of Pentacles. So it does look like you see this person as your life partner, because we have life partner, and then we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So it feels like you want this person to protect and provide and commit to you. Being like, you feel like they could be a generous lover is what I'm hearing. Interesting. It feels like you want them to take control of this situation. There's a lot of kings here. So maybe you do have someone else in your energy. I do still think you see the potential of commitment with this person with the King of Pentacles. And, you know, again, when I was seeing that finances, this could have been someone who was more focused on their finances than this connection. So let's see how you're feeling about them. We'll just get a couple more. How are you feeling about this person? We've got the 10 of Pentacles. There's the life partner, long-term commitment. You definitely feel the potential there with the 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. So you do want to move into calmer waters with this person. This 6 of Swords card shows two people in that boat moving into calmer waters. So I do feel like you want to repair a disconnect between the two of you here with the 6 of Swords. And Temperance. So you want that balance and you're trying to be patient is what I'm hearing. All right, so we're going to look at their intentions. What are their current intentions towards you? We've got the 10 of Swords in reverse. So they do want to put this connection back together. They want reconciliation. Look, Justice on the bottom, Judgment, Resurrection. So this person's intentions are to resurrect something with you here, to take accountability and to make something right. Justice and Judgment on the bottom. So interesting. So they know they need to take accountability and make amends for something here with that 5 of Cups in reverse and Justice. And like I said, their intentions are to learn from the past and heal in hopes of putting this connection back together. So instead of looking at their actions, I'm going to look at the next 6 weeks between the two of you, the energy between, that'll show me if there's action. So in the next, yours is very straightforward. Let's look at the next 6 weeks of this connection. What is the energy between the two of you? We have the 2 of Wands. So we have some sort of decision being made. The first steps. So somebody's taking a step towards you here. First steps, planning, making plans in love. We have the 9 of Wands, which is an energy of wanting to persevere. Interesting. That's what I was getting with that don't stop, you're almost there. The 9 of Wands, you're wounded and weary from battle, but you persevere with hope and determination. And this is like the final push here with the 9 of Wands. So it definitely feels like this person preparing to leave their comfort zone and come towards you. We have Ace of Pentacles, so there's an offer coming in. 8 of Pentacles. So it does look like there's an offer coming towards you, Ace of Pentacles. And 8 of Pentacles shows dedication, nurturing a connection, dedicating time and energy to it, putting in effort, putting in work. It also talks of commitment. Let's get one more for the next 6 weeks. One more. We have the 9 of Swords in reverse, so it feels like this person wants to get something off their chest and talk to you. It's also the end of overthinking. It's the end of a mentally hard time. And on the bottom, we have the Ace of Swords, so it does look like there's communication coming from this person. Again, they're leaving their comfort zone. 9 of Swords in reverse, like I said, talks about healing from the past, the end of mental torment, someone getting something off their chest. It's about sharing something with each other. So this person sharing something with each other, facing you. They could be, they're facing the consequences of their actions is what this is saying, and getting help from partner, alleviating stress by sharing. So it looks like, you know, they also want your help in some way. And the 9 of Swords in reverse brings a message of hope, offering faith in a brighter future and promising better days ahead. And I think it's interesting because for their intentions, it's about putting this connection back together, 10 of Swords in reverse, and the 9 and the Ace make the 10. So there is going to be communication and clarity here from this person. Underneath that, we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is about balance, equal give and take, and reciprocity. So it almost feels like this person also wants to take accountability for not giving you that balance in the past. So what is your advice about this? This is like really straightforward. What is your advice about this? I almost feel like your person is going to be very straightforward with you when they come in, because this is, I just did 2 other readings that were not straightforward. This is very straightforward. So I feel like your person is going to come forward and be very straightforward with you. We have Temperance. So your advice is to be patient. I do feel like this person has been re-examining the priorities they've chosen. I feel like you have also done something similar. Like maybe you chose to prioritize this person over other things and you're realizing that won't work if I just prioritize this person over my own well-being. But Temperance for advice is really about being patient and not rushing things, trusting in divine timing. And not rushing love is what I'm hearing. Whoa, we have the Emperor. So really standing in your divine masculine energy, knowing your worth. I do feel like this person, if you trust in divine timing, they are going to take action. And it's funny because I was saying this person, like it's a very straightforward reading. And to me, the Emperor, very straightforward. Like they come in and they take control of the situation. They step up. Again, I feel like this person is going to be very straightforward with you and to have patience. And if they come in and they're not in this Emperor energy, I feel like Spirit's saying give it time and they will step up into this Emperor energy. Your advice for Temperance suggests moderation and balance coupled with a lot of patience. So there is a suggestion that extremes in any situation should be avoided. Be careful and considerate with love. Be patient with this person is what Temperance is telling you. So, you know, when this person comes in, don't prioritize them over your work or over your well-being. Continue to give to yourself. Continue to try and keep that balance. Try not to start overgiving to this person is what I'm hearing. Let me just look at the Emperor. The Emperor symbolizes a strategic thinker who sets out a plan that he must see through. And that's what I meant about your person being very straightforward when they come in. And if they're not, I think that if you avoid that romantic pressure, if you're patient, they will step up is what I'm hearing. Hopefully that helps. I feel like that was one of the quickest readings I've ever done. Yeah. So let's get some channeled messages from your person. Let's get some channeled messages from your person. All right. I'm just going to cut the deck. And we'll see what your person wants to say to you. We're going to get 5 messages. Missed opportunity. So yeah, that's exactly what I was feeling. Like they're looking at you like they missed their opportunity and they could be feeling quite jealous right now. We have reveal. I want to tell you the truth. 9 of Swords in reverse. They want to get something off their chest. So let's see. And just remember your advice is to know your worth, know that you are more than good enough, and try not to, I'm thinking, I have a deck where it talks about being in that divine masculine energy, and it says release any fixer patterns that you may have. So don't feel like you need to fix this person or fix the situation. Let it unfold naturally. So what does your person want to say to you, Aries? What does your person want to say to you? We have soul tie. I always feel connected to you. We have destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. So this person has struggled. Remember, they're seeing you as a missed opportunity here. So this person is, they've struggled to find the right path without you. We have confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. So again, I feel like they're looking at you, feeling very uncertain if you even want them back. And that's why I feel like they need to come in and take action. An unexpected outcome, things didn't go the way I planned. So this could have been someone who, you know, thought they could easily move on from you, and they're realizing that's not the case. Reflection, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Conversation, I want to call and hear your voice. So I do feel like there's a conversation coming for sure, especially with that 8 of Swords. So Aries, that was the most straightforward reading I've done out of all the zodiac signs, and you were the last one I did. But I am sending you lots of love and light, Aries, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.